Willie D Live.
What's up, family? Put your seatbelts on. This is a wild one. We got a sheriff in Whitesburg, Kentucky, who gunned down a judge in the judge's chambers. And now, that same sheriff is being accused in a federal lawsuit of failing to investigate allegations that one of his deputies repeatedly sexually abused a woman in the same judge's chambers. The preliminary investigation indicates that Letcher County Sheriff Sean M. Steins shot District Judge Kevin Mullins multiple times on Thursday following an argument inside the courthouse, according to the Kentucky State Police. Mullins, who held the judgeship for 15 years, died at the scene, and Steins surrendered without incident. Just what the two fellows were arguing about was not made immediately clear. Steins was deposed on Monday in a lawsuit filed by two women, one of whom alleged that a deputy forced her to have sex inside Mullins' chambers for 6 months in exchange for staying out of jail. The lawsuit accuses the sheriff of deliberate interference in failing to adequately train and supervise the deputy. Adequately train. Let's stop there for a moment. Family, in what world is a deputy raping a woman in his custody a training issue? A hiring issue? Okay. Perhaps they need to do better background checks, But a training issue? If you have to tell a trainee that he should not rape somebody while he's on the job, perhaps you got the wrong guy. Perhaps that's not the guy for the job. What the hell is wrong with people? And let's talk about this situation with the woman having to put out to stay out. You got a deputy forcing the woman to have sex in the judge's chambers to stay out of jail. And this goes on for months. Remember what I tell you all the time about these small towns. Small towns are amongst the worst because they'll have just 2 or 3 people running the entire town and they have it on lock. You got 1 or 2 families run the whole thing. And they have a wink-wink agreement like, yeah, you cover for us, we cover for you. And they just do whatever they want to do. Oftentimes, the sheriff doubles as the school superintendent. His wife works in the permits department. His cousin is the deputy. His cousin's wife is the second deputy. The son is the third deputy. The mama might be the judge and her nephew might be the investigator. They have those little small towns on lock. Back to the story. Steins' worker, the now former deputy sheriff Ben Fields, pleaded guilty to raping the female prisoner while she was on home incarceration. Fields was sentenced this year, you're gonna love this, to 6 months in jail and then 6.5 years on probation for rape, sodomy, perjury, and tampering with the prisoner monitoring device. And check this out, family. 3 charges related to a second woman was dismissed because she's now dead. What do you think happened to that lady? Anyway, this happened in an Appalachian community. Whitesburg is the county seat of government, with about 1,700 residents. It's located about 145 miles southeast of Lexington, Kentucky. Small towns. That's the danger of being in a small town. If you live in a small town, you better be on the side of power. You better be on the inside of the people who run it. You know, you better be on the inside with the people who run it. Because if you have a problem, they will make your life a living hell. Because there's very little oversight. Very, very little. You know, very little checks and balances. You know, it's something to be said when the entire police force is blood related to you. You know, the whole court system is rigged. It's all your people, your friends, people you grew up with. They're out there acting a damn donkey in Whitesburg. I mean, they raping, killing, stealing, lying, and not just on anybody, not just against anybody. I'm talking about top officials. They killing judges. The sheriff killed the judge. Damn, that just goes to show you, fam. Oftentimes, the people who want to have and own guns the most are oftentimes the ones who need to have them the least. Even when their profession requires it. No more talk.